Bhutan, a small Himalayan kingdom, has a rich and unique history shaped by its geography, culture, and governance. Here's an overview from its early history to the present, covering politics, population, and key developments. Early history. Prehistoric and early settlers. Archaeological evidence suggests that Bhutan was inhabited as early as 2000 BC. The region saw the spread of Buddhism from Tibet in the 7th century, with early Buddhist temples like Kichu Lakang built under Tibetan influence. Buddhism's central role. In the 8th century, Guru Padmasambhava, Guru Rinpoche, introduced Vajrayana Buddhism, which became a unifying force in Bhutanese culture and politics. Fragmented rule. Bhutan was initially a collection of independent principalities and clans, often in conflict, unification, and the theocracy. Shabdrung Ngawang Namgyal, 1594-1651. The turning point in Bhutanese history came in the early 17th century when Ngawang Namgyal, a Tibetan Lama, unified Bhutan under a dual system of governance, Chosi, combining spiritual and secular leadership. He established fortresses, dzongs, and codified laws, creating the framework for a theocratic state too. External conflicts. Bhutan faced invasions from Tibet and periodic clashes with the British East India Company in the 18th and 19th centuries. The Duar War, 1864-1865, with British India resulted in Bhutan ceding territory in the plains but receiving annual compensation. Establishment of the monarchy, 1907. Ugyen Wangchuck. Bhutan transitioned from a theocracy to a monarchy when Ugyen Wangchuck was elected the first Druk Gyalpo, king of Bhutan, in 1907, with broad support from local rulers and the British too. British influence. Bhutan became a British protectorate but retained internal autonomy. The Treaty of Punakha, 1910, gave Britain control over Bhutan's foreign affairs, post-independence and modernization. Independence and India relations. After India gained independence in 1947, Bhutan renegotiated its relationship through the 1949 Treaty of Friendship, ensuring Bhutan's independence while allowing India influence over its foreign policy. Second King Jigme Wangchuck, 1926-1952. He consolidated power and laid the groundwork for modernization 3. Third King Jigme Dorji Wangchuck, 1952-1972. Known as the father of modern Bhutan, he introduced democratic reforms, including the establishment of a national assembly, judiciary, and legal code. Bhutan also joined the United Nations in 1971. Recent developments, however. Fourth King Jigme Singye Wangchuck, 1972-2006, introduced the concept of gross national happiness, GNH, emphasizing sustainable development, cultural preservation, and environmental conservation. Strengthened Bhutan's neutrality and carefully managed its foreign relations, especially with India and China, to transition to democracy. In 2008, Jigme Singye Wangchuck abdicated, paving the way for his son, Jigme Kesar Namgyal Wangchuck, to become the 5th king. The same year, Bhutan adopted a new constitution and held its first parliamentary elections, transitioning to a constitutional monarchy. Democratic system. Politics and governance. Parliament consists of 2 houses. The National Council, initially limited, now play a growing lower house. Major parties include the Druk Phuntsum Chogpa, DPT, and People's Democratic Party, PDP-2. Foreign policy. Bhutan maintains a policy of non-alignment, but has close ties with India. It does not have formal diplomatic relations with China, but has engaged in boundary negotiations. Approximately 800,000, 2023 estimate. Ethnic groups. Bhutanese society includes Ngalops, Western Bhutan, religions, Vajrayana Buddhism, Eastern Bhutan, dominant, and Lachampas, Hinduism, Nepali-speaking people in southern Bhutan. Cultural preservation. Bhutan prioritizes its cultural identity, mandating traditional environmental leadership for men. Bhutan is the only carbon-negative country in the world, with over challenges and achievements. Forest cover too. Economic development. Bhutan's economy relies on hydropower exports to India, tourism, regulated through a high-value, low-volume approach, and agriculture. Pont-Champa crisis. In the 1980s and 1990s, Bhutanese of Nepali origin faced expulsion due to policies emphasizing cultural homogeneity, leading to international criticism. Present 2024. King Jigme Khazar, modernity and tradition, showing its unique monarch, known as the People's King, continues to focus on modernization while preserving Bhutan's traditions. Bhutan journey to till date seems a balanced,